Today our topic is what the Stoics believed about justice. The Stoics were ancient philosophers who lived thousands of years ago, but their ideas about life, happiness, and justice are still very useful today. They believed that justice is one of the most important virtues, and it is something everyone should practice in their daily lives. Justice for the Stoics was not just about laws or rules. It was about treating others fairly, with kindness, and respecting their rights. They believed that justice is connected to wisdom, courage, and self-control. These four virtues were the foundation of a good life, according to the Stoics. Let's explore what justice meant to them, and how we can apply their ideas to our own lives. First, the Stoics believed that justice starts with understanding that all human beings are connected. They call this idea sympathy, or cosmic unity. This means that we are all part of a larger whole, like pieces of a puzzle. Every person has a role to play, and every person deserves respect and fairness. The Stoics taught that we should treat others as we want to be treated. This is sometimes called the Golden Rule, and it is a simple but powerful idea. If we want to live in a just world, we must start by being just ourselves. This means being honest, kind, and fair in our actions even when it is difficult. The Stoics also believe that justice is not just about what we do, but also about what we think. They taught that our thoughts shape our actions, and our actions shape the world. If we think selfishly or unfairly, we will act in selfish and unfair ways. But if we think about the well-being of others, we will act in ways that help others. This is why the Stoics placed so much importance on self-awareness and self-control. They believed that by controlling our thoughts and emotions, we could become better people and create a more just world. Another important idea from the Stoics is that justice is not just for other people. It is also for ourselves. This means that we should treat ourselves with fairness and kindness too. Sometimes we are harder on ourselves than we are on others. We criticize ourselves for our mistakes, or we push ourselves too hard. The Stoics believed that this is not just. They taught that we should forgive ourselves for our errors and learn from them. We should also take care of our bodies and minds, because they are the tools we use to help others and make the world a better place. The Stoics also believed that justice requires courage. Sometimes, doing the right thing is not easy. It might mean standing up for someone who is being treated unfairly, even if it puts us in danger. It might mean admitting when we are wrong, even if it makes us look bad. The Stoics believe that true justice requires us to face these challenges with strength and determination. They taught that we should not be afraid of difficulties or hardships, because these are opportunities to grow and become stronger. By facing our fears and doing what is right, we become better people and make the world a better place. One of the most famous Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, was a Roman emperor. He believed that justice was one of the most important duties of a leader. He wrote in his journal, which we now call Meditations, that a leader must always act with fairness and kindness, even when it is hard. He believed that a leader should not be motivated by power or wealth, but by a desire to help others and create a just society. Marcus Aurelius practiced what he preached. He worked hard to make sure that the laws of Rome were fair and that everyone was treated equally. He believed that justice was not just a duty, but a way of life. The Stoics also believed that justice is closely connected to wisdom. They taught that we cannot be truly just if we do not understand the world and our place in it. Wisdom helps us see what is fair and what is unfair. It helps us make good decisions and avoid mistakes. The Stoics believed that wisdom comes from learning, from experience, and from reflection. They encouraged people to read, to think, and to talk with others about important ideas. By gaining wisdom, we become better at understanding what justice means and how to practice it in our lives. Another important idea from the Stoics is that justice is not something we can achieve once and then forget about. It is something we must work on every day. The Stoics believed that life is a journey, and we are always learning and growing. This means that we must always be striving to be more just, more kind, and more fair. We must always be looking for ways to help others and make the world a better place. The Stoics taught that this is not always easy, but it is always worth it. By practicing justice every day, we become better people and create a better world. The Stoics also believe that justice is not just about big actions. It is also about small actions. They taught that even the smallest acts of kindness and fairness can make a big difference. For example, holding the door open for someone, helping a friend with a problem, or giving money to someone in need are all acts of justice. The Stoics believe that these small actions add up over time and create a more just and caring world. They taught that we should not wait for big opportunities to do good. We should look for small opportunities every day and take them. Finally, the Stoics believed that justice is not just about what we do for others. It is also about what we do for ourselves. They taught that we should live in harmony with nature and with ourselves. This means that we should not fight against the things we cannot change, but accept them and work with them. It also means that we should not be too hard on ourselves, but treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. The Stoics believe that by living in harmony with ourselves, we can live in harmony with others and create a more just world. In conclusion, the Stoics believe that justice is one of the most important virtues. They taught that justice starts with understanding that all human beings are connected and deserve respect and fairness. They believe that justice requires wisdom, courage, and self-control. They also believe that justice is not just for others, but for ourselves as well. The Stoics taught that we must practice justice every day in big and small ways, and that by doing so, we can become better people and create a better world. Their ideas about justice are still very relevant today, and we can all learn from them. By practicing justice in our daily lives, we can make the world a more fair, kind, and caring place.